the Joburg Festival of Lights is underway with the Joburg Zoo walkways lit by enchanting collection of illuminated life-size animal characters. This week, the ever-popular Bongi Mthombeni brings his voice and high energy to the Festival of Lights stage, as well as the Mzanzi Youth Choir, open from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily. To share on the program this year, we're joined by program manager at the Joburg Theatre Lindiwe Lekasapa, as well as from the Mzanzi Youth Choir, we have Thando, Matiwane and Gulwa. Gentlemen and ladies, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good, thank you. I want to start with you, Lindy. Talk to us about the festival. What is the festival about? Where did it all start?
So the festival is in its 4th year this year, and we're having Mzanzi Youth Choir for the 2nd time.
Right.
We just couldn't stay away from them.
Yeah.
I mean, we got disturbed a little bit by COVID in the past 2 years, but we still continued to do it on a smaller scale. And this year we just thought, you know what? The country's open.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going through some issues, but what a perfect time to just go out and be in the festive mood. And basically the Festival of Lights is just that. It's a festive celebration in Joburg for all of us that are staying in, that are not going away for the holidays. And it's just one of those events that have become Josie calendar events for the festive season.
So you've been running for the past week or so?
We've been running since the 26th of November.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's that been going?
It's been going well, besides the rain. It's an outdoor event.
Yeah.
And just, as you can imagine, you know, the lit sculptures and all of that. And it's within the zoo. So when it rains, we can't really have the program.
Right.
But so far, so good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zoe, talk to us about how you became part of the Mzanzi Youth Choir. How did that come about?
Okay. I came to Mzanzi Youth Choir through a friend. And I've been with the choir now for 3 years, and since it has been my home and away from home, and we kind of like enjoy the place. It's like a nice place to be at and do what you love.
Yeah. Thando, how did you become part of the choir?
Okay, firstly, I'd like to thank you.
Yeah.
Then, yes, I joined the choir in 2017. It's been 5 years since I've been with the choir now.
Right.
Yes, so being part of the choir is just an amazing thing, mainly because we get to learn a lot of skills. Not only do we learn how to sing and dance, but we also get taught life skills like time management, discipline, and etc. Also, being part of the Festival of Lights is just amazing. Sharing the spirit of Christmas with people there is just amazing. So it's really a lovely event.
Talk to us about the music. What kind of music have you curated for this particular festival?
Any kind of music.
Yeah.
Mzanzi Youth Choir is a show choir, so we can move from gospel to pop, to rock, to Afro soul, to Afro pop, anything that we can do. So the Festival of Lights has obviously different people with different preferences of music. So we cover everything, including Christmas carols, pop for our audience that like pop, African music, African wedding songs, etc.
Linda, and how important was that you cater for everybody? You know, you don't cater for one particular audience so that you don't close off other people.
You know what? If you look at our program this year, it's quite diverse. I mean, yesterday we had Zempre Opera. These are opera singers that came and did carols.
Right.
And we've got Mzanzi Youth Choir that are doing different languages with carols as well. So it's very important, even for the young ones. You know, they say, and then we do pop. Yeah. That's for the young ones. That's to get them to dance and to sing along and to do all of those things. And we also had dance in the program. Nomsamanaga Dance Company is actually performing tonight as well. And so it was very important for us because we are in Gauteng, guys. It's a diverse province. You know, you want everyone to feel like they are part of the city, they are part of this program that you've curated.
So what's also on for the next coming days or so?
So tonight we have Mzanzi Youth Choir. We've got the music tutorial program from the Soweto Theatre. They actually play the orchestra, little kids. And then we've got Nomsamanaga, like I mentioned earlier. And then for the rest of the program, we've got Mandla Ntlaks. We've got Bongi Archie coming back. And we're featuring one of the young artists, Nobuhle, who's also going to be, you know, making his debut.
Yeah.
Yes.
And talk to us about, you know, I feel like you've got young people as well in there. You know, why was that so also important as well, that you have that young element for the festival?
I'm particularly very close to young people.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to believe I'm young at heart.
Yeah. We're all young here.
But also, you know what? This is one of the ways where you can keep the young ones from the street. And I appreciate groups like Mzanzi Youth Choir and the Art of Dance and Tribangi, who actually gather all of these kids and make sure that in December they've got an activity that they're doing.
Yeah.
But not only that, the young audience, knowing that there's a young person performing, they are more attracted to coming than just, you know, some older person who's singing or who's dancing or whatever. But they become inspired to also be there and be part of this thing. Yeah.
I want to talk about your journey in music. Who said, oh, but you can sing? Get this thing, you know, be serious, take this thing seriously. At what point did you realize, no, I can actually sing?
Well, I started singing when I was in primary. I didn't know that I can sing, but I was in a choir.
Yeah.
And then this one time, my teacher said, let's do one by one.
Yeah.
And then we sang, and then she was like, you actually can sing. You should take this seriously.
Yeah.
She called my mom and said, your daughter can sing. And my mom was like, yeah, she takes it from me and my mom and everything. So they started taking me seriously.
Yeah.
But I had doubts that maybe I just sing J. And then when I came to the choir, that's when I actually had the love. I found love in music. I found love in singing and performing. So yeah, that's where it all grew. This place, this space.
And then for you, Thando, how did it all start for you?
Well, with me, singing is what we do at home.
Yeah.
So from as young as I was, we've been singing. Also at church. But then Mzansi found me at school.
Right.
So the audition process of the choir is that we go around schools in Soweto.
Okay.
And then audition there, make auditions. So that's how I was taken in 2017. And then when I got taken and joined the choir, that's when I'd say my musical capabilities grew, you know, because I got to learn new things and things that I did not know I could do with my voice.
Right.
I got to understand my voice. I got to understand the art space on its own, you know, so yeah.
And how important are those little things, you know, because you hear a lot of musicians will say one of the hardest things is to sing and dance at the same time because the breathing, you know, you must get it right. You're sort of not out of breath. How important are those little things that come with, you know, being part of the choir?
You know, at first it's difficult. When you join, it's a new thing. You know, every time most choirs is like they stand in, you just sing. So in this choir, it's like dancing and singing at the same time, and breathing, and you know, it's a lot of things. So it became natural. I think it's practice. You practice and you get used to it. And then because we have rehearsals every Friday, so you get used to it. Even at home, now it's like you can't just sing standing like this. It's awkward. You just want to move. And it just became a natural thing. It's something that I think everyone has it, but it needs somebody to just unlock it.
Talk to us about feeding off each other, the energy as well, because that also contributes. You know, somebody's energy, you know, Zoe's energy must come as well, you know, if you guys are going to give a performance.
Definitely. So in terms of that, I'd say we get to practice the skill on our rehearsals. Also, the management that we have, our choreographer and our musical director, how they push it into us is just how it makes us to be. So, yeah, that's how it
Have you guys ever had somebody that can't dance? You know, it's one thing to sing.
I was one of them. I was really one of them. I couldn't dance. I had 2 left feet. But Mr. Alfred is amazing. He's an amazing teacher. And he, you know, he takes time to just build you. No rush at all. You just like need to get used to it first. And then you know, loosen up.
Lindy, what's been the response to the festival since you started?
It's been amazing. It's been incredible. I mean, we know that, you know, there's a lot of things happening in the country. We're all going through stuff. Yes, this year, but you know what? it hasn't dampened the festive season or the festive spirit. And that's what we wanted to bring out. We wanted to say, look, we've been through a lot. Let's just dance it out. Let's just sing it out. And people have really come out in numbers.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, we're hoping to hear some music from you so that we can also dance. Look, I've also got 2 lifted legs. I'm going to try today. With us in studio is Lindiwe Lekasapa. She's also she's the program manager at Joburg Theatre, and then members of Mzanzi Youth Choir, Thando, Matiwane, and so we Gulwa talking to us about the festival. What sounds like it's going to be an amazing time.